welcome to this video on using Sign-Up Genius. Today I'm going to show you how to create a sign-up as well as take you on a short tour of the Sign-Up Genius website. The first thing you need to do is go to the Sign-Up Genius website. It can be found at www.signupgenius.com. When you go to the website, this is what you'll see. The first thing you want to do is log in or join. Join is for first-time users. Either way, it's the same screen. If you're new to Sign-Up Genius, you simply have to fill out this information and click Register Now. Remember your email and password that you used for this sign-up so that you can log in with it later. I've already filled out my information and can click Login. This is the screen you'll see once you log into Sign-Up Genius. These are all of the sign-ups you've created. These are the ones you've been invited to. Here are your favorite sign-ups, and here is your calendar. So this first screen is kind of just like a go-to for all of your important things. It's called the Sign-Ups menu on the side. There are many different things you can use along the side here. The next one down says Groups. This is when you want to create a group that you can send a sign-up to. For example, if you have a class of second graders, you may create a group named Second Grade. Let's create a group quickly so you can see how it's done. I'm going to create a group named Staff, and you can either manually enter emails by just typing them in, or you can click the radio button next to Import from Address Book. Just click it, and then since we use Gmail in Garaway, you click the Gmail button and a pop-up will come up asking you which account you'd like to use. Simply click your Garaway email address account, and once it loads, you'll see all of the email addresses in Garaway that you can select from. There is a note at the top that says only select email addresses that are associated with individuals. It doesn't want you to click on group emails. And click on Ashley Perry's name, and then click Import. Now here you can see Ashley Perry's name and email address in my group section. Then you can click Add New Group, and you'll see the group up at the top. Here you can see my group name of Staff has one member. I can edit it or delete it from here as well. You can also transfer groups or people in groups. You can merge groups, duplicate them, or you can export from a spreadsheet. In the Messages section, the next one down, it has four basic screens: Welcome, Compose, that's where you create an email, Sent emails are ones that you have sent, and Drafts are emails that you've created but not sent yet. The next screen down is the Reports screen. Once you've filled out several sign-ups, or you've had several sign-ups filled up by parents, you can create statistics and data over those sign-ups. So you just simply click on which sign-ups you want data over, and then you can create a report from that. The professional tools are not available to us because we have free accounts. If you'd like to know more about the awesome pro tools, then go ahead and read those over. Payments are for things that people would sign up to pay, maybe like a guitar lesson on Sign-Up Genius. We don't need to worry about that either. Goodies, this page has some usage guidelines as well as the button builders. That's what they call them. You can also just, instead of building a button with the donate or whatever, you can just download the JPEG file. People would use these for like on their classroom websites to have a button that says go to my Sign-Up Genius. The next screen down is settings. Now this is all of your personal account information. If you need to add in an address, phone number, change your password, update your notification settings. I like to receive reminders via email, but you can also choose to have text message reminders if you'd like. If you would like to block someone's email, you may do that here as well. In the Other section, you can choose your date and time format. Now the next screen down says Purchases. These are more associated with your payments, like I said before, if you had guitar lessons or something else, or if you were purchasing a pro subscription. Then at the bottom here is the Log Out button, and that will just simply log you out of your account. Up here at the top, across the top of the screen, is the Home button. The How It Works page, that just kind of gives you an overview of Sign Up Genius. Pricing would be applicable to those who are interested in a pro subscription. The Resources section is really nice. It has different things like a blog, articles, some nice videos, and downloadables. The downloadables was my favorite section. There are many PDFs that you can use as handouts. Notice there's a section just for schools. The Help menu has a really nice frequently asked questions page. So if you click the frequently asked questions page, there's a search bar up at the top where you can search for a topic, like account information. I search for account information, and here are the suggested questions that can help. Please remember, I am also available at any time via email, mbrannon@garaway.org. So that is the overview of Sign Up Genius thus far. Right now I'm going to take you through creating a sign up. So let's go to Create a Sign Up over here. The first step is to either find your group that you're going to send this to or create a group. I'm going to just use my second grade group that I had already created. The title of the sign up would be Parent Teacher Conferences. You might want to put September in there just so that you know next time that it's your September group instead of your group later in the year. You can add a description. This is the sign up for September Parent Teacher Conferences. Advanced settings are available below, but those are pro options. We don't have that, so don't worry about it. Click Continue. The next page is the theme page. Now remember, the theme is just the font, colors, pictures that are on the screen when somebody visits the page. There are many different themes. You can select a category of theme, like education. If you would like an education theme, then click Go. Here are all of the education themes that you can use. There are 7 pages of them. Just click on the page number to go to the next page. Being that it is a fall conference, let's pick a fall theme, like autumn leaves. You can also search for themes up here by typing in a keyword and clicking search. I'm going to click the radio button next to autumn leaves because that's the one I would like, and then click Continue. Now we're getting into more details of the actual sign up. It says, what type of event are people signing up for? It gives you many different options. Notice though that this time slot section actually lists Parent-Teacher Conference as an example. So that's the one that we'll want, time slots. And the start date will be September 30th because that's the day of conferences. The end date will also be September 30th. Now, if you need to go through this more than once, let's say you're having conferences on 2 different evenings, you would check this button and repeat this step for a different date. The start time for conferences would probably be about 2:00 p.m. and end time around 7:00 p.m. Location, I would put your room name in there. So I'll put computer lab for myself. Time slot increment, every 30 minutes. If you want conferences for every 20 minutes, simply select the text and type in what you would like instead. Again, advanced settings down here, don't worry, those are pro features. So click continue then. The next page is the time slots page. This page has been tricky for me in the past. When you enter a time slot, you're just creating the type of slot you want. So what you should have here is something like conference times or conference times available. And the number that you want for each slot should be 1. You only want 1 person to show up to each slot. They asked the number wanted, for example, if you wanted 3 volunteers for a certain sign up. If you were creating a carnival event and you wanted somebody to sign up for the ring toss, you wanted 3 volunteers, you would choose 3. However, for this, with parent-teacher conferences, we only want 1 parent per time slot. Now the help comment can be something like, please sign up for a time. And we want to show this for all of our dates. When you're done with that, you can also enter more sign-up slots if you want. I like to list the date and time and then the slots, but that's your choice. You can see the 2 graphic examples and decide from there which one you want. Click continue. The next page is the settings page. Now these are important because they ask what you want to require of a parent when they're signing up. Do you want to require an email, a phone number, or an address? I always ask for an email and a phone number. You'll get this pop-up. I always ask for an email and phone number, but I don't require the phone number. I need the email though in case I need to contact somebody quickly about their sign up. I don't ever ask for an address because we have those on file and I can look it up if I need it. Now something I do check here is I hide the names from group members because I feel like that's a student privacy issue, so I always try to kind of keep that hidden if needed. If you hide the names, parents can't trade around times with themselves. You'll have to have them go in and do that themselves. Typically, if you don't hide the names and 2 parents want to switch, they can just do that with each other. But I like to hide them for student privacy issues. And here is the public sign up. Your group members can comment for an item that they sign up for. This is seen by everybody. And then you can just call it the My Comment section or just comments. And it's not required because I don't need everybody to comment. Now here are some more preferences. I like to be notified when somebody signs up for a slot. It will just send you an email. Also, I like to send people reminders 2 days before when they've signed up. And it says allow a list member to swap with another member. We can say that, we can check that box if this box is unchecked. So we don't really need to check that. And then encourage my members to share on Facebook, Twitter. I always uncheck that box. Enhanced security and custom questions are something that you can use in advanced settings. I don't need those for a simple sign up, so I'm just going to click continue. This is the preview page for what your sign up will look like. If you think that it looks good and you're ready to send it out, you click proceed to invite and publish. If you're not ready, click Edit Further. Let's say you've made a spelling mistake or you want to change something around, Edit Further. I think it looks good. I'm going to click Proceed to invite and publish. Now here again I have that same email type screen that you saw on the groups page, and I can either manually enter email addresses or import them from my address book. And again, I just click the Gmail button and repeat that process by clicking my email account, choosing whichever emails I want and clicking import. And then when you're ready to go, you can say take my sign up live and send my invites. Now if for some reason you don't have many email addresses but you still want to do this, you can say take my sign up live but don't send emails. And the reason being that you would want to do that, maybe you just want to copy and paste the link on the next page and use that. For example, if you click this link, it will take you to your Sign Up Genius. Here's the one that I created. You can copy and paste this link up at the top and put it in a newsletter or a URL shortener and then a newsletter, something like that. So you might just want to use the link instead of emailing out your sign up. That's your choice. Now, in order for parents or whoever to sign up for this, they just have to click Sign Up and Submit and Sign Up. It will ask them for some information and they will add that in and they'll have their time. So that's a quick overview of Sign Up Genius. Again, please contact me if you need any information about this. Also remember the Help and Resources tabs are great tools if you need anything. Thank you very much and have a great day. Good luck with your sign up.